Let's be real for a second. Most people wake up like NPCs. Alarm goes off, they roll out of bed, grab their phone, and start scrolling through absolute nonsense before they've even brushed their teeth. Random posts, random opinions, random drama. And then they sit there wondering why their life feels chaotic and out of control. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear: if your morning is chaotic, your life is chaotic. Period. Your day doesn't slowly fall apart by accident. It's decided in the first few minutes after you wake up. But here's the flip side, and this is where it gets powerful. If you start your day the right way, success isn't just possible. It becomes inevitable. Not because of motivation. Not because of luck. But because your habits start working for you instead of against you. So listen closely, because the way you wake up determines everything that comes after. Step 1 is winning the first decision of the day. The first thing you do in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. And for most people, that first decision is weak. Hitting snooze. Rolling over. Telling themselves, just 5 more minutes. But let's be honest, those 5 minutes aren't about rest. They're about avoiding life before it even starts. Successful people don't do anything fancy here. They just get up immediately. No negotiations. No internal debate. No, 1 more minute. Because they understand something most people miss: small habits create momentum. And momentum doesn't just stay in the morning, it spills into every part of your life. If you can't win the first battle of the day, getting out of bed, you're setting yourself up to lose the rest of it. That's exactly why you need step 2. The 5-second rule. Struggling to get up right away. That's normal. Your brain is wired to keep you comfortable, not successful. Comfort feels safe. Effort feels risky. But here's the hack. The moment your alarm goes off, count down in your head: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then get up. Don't think. Don't negotiate. Just move. Because the second you hesitate, your brain will start talking. It'll give you excuses that sound reasonable but keep you stuck. You're tired. You deserve rest. You'll start tomorrow. Beat your brain before it beats you. Now that you're up, step 3 is critical, because this is where most people fall back into laziness. Move before your mind fully wakes up. Most people wake up feeling groggy and assume that means they need more sleep. That's a mistake. What you actually need is movement. Movement creates energy. Not the other way around. Push-ups. Jump squats. A quick walk. A cold shower. Anything that jolts your system before your brain has time to convince you to be lazy. When you move, you force your body to wake up. And suddenly, you're in control. Not your excuses. Not your mood. You. But waking up and moving is only part of the equation. Because now you need to protect your focus, and that's where step 4 comes in. Control your inputs. Your brain is at its most vulnerable in the first 30 minutes after waking up. And yet, most people spend that time drowning in social media, emails, notifications, and other people's problems. They give their attention away before they've even decided what matters. Your morning should be your time. Not the world's time. If the first thing you do is check your phone, you're training your brain to react instead of lead. To chase distractions instead of building something meaningful. Replace that habit with something that actually builds you. Read a few pages. Write your thoughts down. Journal. Meditate. Sit in silence for a minute. When you control your inputs, you control your focus. And when you control your focus, you start controlling your life. Now that distractions are out of the way, it's time for the final and most powerful step. Step 5, dominate your first hour. Your first hour is your launch pad. This is where you decide what kind of day you're going to have, before the chaos shows up. Review your goals. Remind yourself why you're doing this. Not in a motivational quote way, but in a real, grounded way. Then engage in deep work. Tackle your most important task first, the one that actually moves your life forward. Hydrate. Drink water. Eat something that fuels you instead of slowing you down. And then set an intention. Decide how you want to show up today. Focused. Disciplined. Calm. Relentless. Choose it on purpose. Each of these steps stacks on top of the last. Win the first hour, and you make winning the rest of the day a whole lot easier. Most people won't do this. They'll listen, nod, feel motivated for a moment, and then go right back to their old habits. But you're not most people. If you've made it this far, you already know the truth. The way you start your morning shapes your entire life. So are you going to keep hitting snooze on your potential, or are you finally going to wake up and take control?